Hola and bienvenidos. Welcome to my live. I am the pescatarian gardener and I am in zone 9A. So before I go any further, let me go ahead and let me make sure that I am silencing make sure there we go, silencing my devices. Hey, Mike, how are you? Hey, cooking with Chloe. Yes, so happy that you made it, Chloe. Happy you made it, Mike. Let me turn this tablet down because, man, it'll be sending me all kind of notifications. And in the meantime, if you are watching the replay, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching the replay. And hopefully you will give me a thumbs up because I would surely appreciate it. So, in any event, oh, see, I just got a notification. This is crazy. Hey, Karen, House of Grit, how are you? So good, happy that you could be here. So, guys, let me tell you, I'm really, really excited today about today's live. If you remember last week, we were talking about seeds. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer for everyone to come in, and then I will go ahead and I will start telling you what I found out about seeds. Some interesting stuff that I found out about seeds. Really interesting. In the meantime, let me know what your temperature is in your area. And I'm going to get my trusty notebook. Drop my pen. There it is. My notebook with all of my notes, guys. I could not commit it to memory because I would surely forget. I would surely forget. So I'm so happy everybody is here. If you could kindly give me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. If you are in sound of my voice, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, there we go. All right, so I hope that everybody had a wonderful weekend. I had a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic weekend. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? So glad that you made it. Hope you had a good day. So Mike's 85. That's good, Mike. That's good. So House of Grit said 89 feels like 94. That sounds like me. That sounds like me. So my temperature today, it was about 6:45. It was 76 degrees. It was 90% humidity. And so the real feel, even though it was 76, the real feel was 86. It was sweltering early in the morning. And the high today was 96, which means with the 96 and the 90% humidity, it was going to easily get over 100. So, yeah, wow. So it looks like Cheryl was having them high temperatures too. 91, 91. Mike says, I prefer, I know that's right. To me, the ideal temperature here for me would be, I say between 75 and 80, with very little humidity. The humidity makes it sweltering, sweltering. So everybody is speaking. Yes, yes. House of Grit says, oh, I remember April in Savannah. And it's so funny. So for those of you that have attended the Soil Family Expo, the reason why Bobby and Sherry do it in April is because once it gets past April, the heat is incredibly unbearable. For us to be out and around, it would just be a lot. It would really be a lot. Yes, I agree. And a breeze, a nice, you ever sit back in a park or someplace and are able to enjoy a nice, cool breeze? Love it. Love it. So you're right. I agree. A nice cool breeze. Let me see. I didn't look at the temperature for the rest of the week, but I do know it's going to be some thunderstorms. So I'm looking at it now. Matter of fact, they said it's supposed to be a thunderstorm later on today. Now we have had a light sprinkle already, very light sprinkle. I went out and just in the yard for a minute, and it was a light sprinkle, but I don't think it stayed for longer than maybe 5 minutes. But it says tomorrow, Tuesday, will be a thunderstorm. The high would be 92. Ugh. That means it's going to be hot and muggy. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with thunderstorms, and it'll be 86, so a little bit of a break, not in the 90s. Um, and then Thursday, Friday will be 91, 92. Saturday, 91 with a thunderstorm. Sunday, 93 with a thunderstorm. Monday, 91 with a thunderstorm. So that'll be interesting to see next Monday what my temperature is. But yeah, we've been having these thunderstorms. So when even, usually I want it to rain to kind of cool it off, but it doesn't. It just makes it more humid and muggy. Yeah, calling for storms tomorrow here. Wow. I tell you, it's funny how the weather varies. As much as it varies from place to place, it stays the same from place to place. It's really amazing how it is. So hopefully, you know, it'll give us a little bit of break, a little bit of break. We're gonna have some cloudy days, so that's good. Because working in the garden, guys, I'm gonna tell you, my garden is really kind of having a rough time. Hey, G Mama, how are you? Good to see you. Great live yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or was it Saturday? I can't remember. I'm losing time, y'all. It's so crazy. I really, really had a wonderful weekend. But some things did happen. It's so crazy. My garden really, really was taking a hit with this weather, even though I have shade cloth up. So G Mama is speaking to the chat and to Mike, and Mike is speaking to her. He's like, hey G Mama. She is speaking to everybody. Yes. So let's see. So guys, I was super excited because what happened was I have all my shade cloth up, but everything was looking terrible. I'm gonna tell you, it was looking so bad. Leaves and the trees were suffering. I learned something. I looked at the pomegranate tree that I have and the pomegranate tree that my neighbor has. And while my neighbor's tree is fully established, and mine is not, mine is still a babe. I think she is 3 or 4 years old. Her tree doesn't have any burnt leaves. Mine does. Um, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to figure it out. And what I think it is, guys, I think if my tree was in the ground, it might be better. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm gonna have to really dig deep, if you will, no pun intended, and go ahead on and get them in the ground, which requires me to find a spot. Okay, yesterday. I'm sorry. Sometimes it just the weekend just, especially when I'm doing a lot. Especially when I'm doing a lot. So thank you. Yeah, so I really, really was excited when I saw that things were perking up a little bit. I've been watering them a little differently, guys. Slower, slower, much slower. It takes forever, but it's much slower. And I think it's better because it's giving them a chance to really soak it up. I noticed that my eggplants were looking really good. I'm getting more tomatoes, so that's good because when they were not under the shade cloth, they were producing sporadically. But now I see more flowers, so that is so encouraging. But believe it or not, even though it is July, I still have seeds that I haven't planted that I need to plant. Um, it just seems like, wow, it is taking a long time, and I don't really have the time that I would like to have, which is why I want to retire. So we'll see one day. But yeah, I have a lot of seeds that I still have to plant. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. How was everybody's weekend? I hope it was good. Cheryl said, I planted tomatoes, eggplant, cucumbers, and bell pepper seeds today. Yay! Good for you. So I did some succession planting. What I do is I like to succession plant from the Arrow farms. I started there, transfer it out. Started there, transfer it out. It's just easier to me because it seems like every time, and let me know if this happens to you guys. Every time, 99% of the time, when I plant seeds directly sow them in a container outside, it rains really hard or it gets too dry, can't keep it moist enough, and the seeds don't germinate, which is how um sometimes I end up with things in a container and I'm like, what is this? I don't remember growing it. It's because the seed was dormant and then it obviously germinated. Well, by that time I've already planted something else in that container. So now I've got two things growing in that container. So it's kind of crazy. Oh, she said, I'm so happy you sent me a shade cloth. My plants are enjoying it. Listen, you deserve it because you are so, you help so many people in the community. So why not? Why not? Hey, Cassandra, how are you? What's your temps looking like, G Mama and Cassandra? Let me know. So Cheryl said, I need to plant zucchini and left this. Oh, man. Don't you hate when that happens? Oh, my goodness. So for those of you that have been to the Soil Expo, my little niece makes seed bags, seed packs. They're like, well, it's like a little, let me see if I have one here. I don't. It's something that you could put your seeds in, and then I stick them in the apron that she's made. So I usually will make sure that I put the seeds in there, and then when I go out, boom, I've got the seeds. So there have been times where I have forgotten, so I know exactly what you mean. And if you're like me, I hate to stop what I'm doing, go inside, get the seeds. Because usually what happens is I come inside, I'm tired, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So I get it. I get it. So it is 6:13. I was going to start about 6:15 talking about the seeds. So last week in my live, uh, someone in the chat, I believe it was That's My Art, said she made the statement that she needed help with seed saving. And so I thought right then and there, that's a great topic. And that's something that we could share with each other because those of us that are planning can share how we save our seeds, or we can contribute some other idea in regard to seeds. I found an interesting fact. Half of the seeds, and remember, I am looking at things on Farmer's Almanac, various different planting sites, Googling different things, certain books, certain articles. So sometimes the information does not always match. They don't always mesh. Sometimes they say something a little different. So if what I'm saying is not what you have found in your research or have found to be true, it's okay. There's just slight differences. So what I'm about to tell you is what I personally have found when I was looking it up and from personal experience. So seed saving. Let me just say this. I do save my seeds. Um, I like to let one plant completely go to seed, and I like to take those seeds and save them. And I use different methods depending upon what the seed is. So, for example, when I grow my collard greens and I save the seeds, they come in little pods, guys. So, what I do is I wait. You have to wait until those seed pods dry out. If you don't, you will not get anything. How do I know? Because I learned. I tried it. I thought, why do I have to wait? If it's a seed pod, boom, it should be fine. No, not the case. It has to get brown. Before I show you mine, I'm gonna go back to the chat. So Cassandra said it's 94 degrees here, too hot. I agree. I agree. It's just like sweltering, sweltering. It's like you. I remember there were times I drank so much water, I felt like I could feel it shaking inside of me. But when it's hot, that's what you do. You drink so much. So G Mama said it's 89 degrees, dropping to 6. Wow. It's been raining, but not enough to soak my pots. Man, that's how it was today. That little 5-minute rain. Honestly, when I went outside, I thought it was going to rain. I stepped outside to put something in the big trash. Um, and so when I did, I was like, oh, it's drizzling. I was happy. I thought it was going to go ahead and do a hard rain, but it didn't. I think it drizzled for 5 minutes and that was that. So I understand completely what you mean. But yeah, this temp is crazy. But we got to just use common sense and be mindful of the weather and that our bodies need to be hydrated. So, excuse me, whether you are using water to dehydrate yourself, Gatorade or whatever, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. What I try to do is drink before I go out and drink when I come in. So, this is it, guys. You see this? These are the dried seed pods from my collard greens. So that is one way that you do it. Now, this is how dry it is. You see? Oh, look at how dry. You see that that last little picture, that seed pod was empty. Look at that, it's empty. So where is the seed? Let's see if I can show you. The seeds are right there. You see them? Right there. There we go. Those little black specks are the seeds. So what I do is make sure the bag is closed and I just do this every now and then. And it breaks apart and the little seeds come out. And so I've got a ton of seeds in here. And I'm happy about it. See, they get broken up. And the seeds will come out. Now, basically what happens is I just put them, I'll dump this maybe on a white paper towel or a white napkin, and then I'll kind of go through it gently, just gently doing like this. Maybe I should do a video or a short showing how I separate the seeds from the pods. There is another way, though, that you can do it. If the colander, you can use a colander, if the colander has holes big enough for the seeds to drop in. And then you have the seed pods at the top and the seeds will be at the bottom. And that's a much easier way to do it. But honestly, I'm going to be completely transparent. It's just something about putting my hands in this bag and putting my hands on the paper towel, just going through it. Like, I really like the way it feels on my hand. So I don't mind putting it on the towel and then gently separating the seeds from the pods. And you get tons of seeds. So G Mama said, yes, I learned to let seeds dry on the plants. Yep, for germinating too. I've harvested a lot non-viable seeds unknowingly. Yes, it happens. It happens. It really does. I'm also testing my seeds to ensure they will germinate. Yes. And that is wonderful. You know, that is a very good thing to do, because if you're going to share seeds, I always feel like if I want to share something with somebody, I want to give them the best. I'm going to give you the best of what I have. I want you to be successful. If I plant something and it doesn't come up, okay, I'll try again. But when I give it to you guys, I want it to germinate. Hey, that's my art. I'm so glad you're here because this week's live content is based on your question from last week about needing to know more with seed saving. So that's what we are talking about. So I'm so happy that you made it. Thank you for coming. So G Mama said, "Oh, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I have my website and I'm loving it. The support is amazing. Thank you to all of you that are supporting me. I really appreciate it." So, everybody is speaking. So, this is one method. Now, these seeds are small. These seeds are very tiny. But there are other seeds that you can harvest that are just as tiny. But I noticed they also have to be dried. The tomato seeds. I always, particularly because, guys, to me, I think everybody has a different reason as to why they want to save their seeds. But I think generally the overall reason is one, to save money. If I buy the accordion tomato seeds, I don't want to turn around next year and pay a company again for the same seed. So when I plant that accordion seed and I get germination and I get the tomatoes, I look to see how that plant is doing. Even if I have to sacrifice the first tomato, not knowing if I'm going to get any more, I do it only because I need more seeds. I'm not going to continue to buy seeds, which leads me to some research. And again, as I stated earlier, different sources have different information. But I found one source that was supported by an additional source, Farmer's Almanac, that made the point of saying 50% or about half of all seeds are not sold by companies or large groups. They are more so people like you and I who give seeds to others and share seeds or barter for seeds, they said. So I thought that was great. I thought that was fantastic because I firmly believe if there were more established seed swaps, that it would really cut down even more so on the seeds that were purchased. So Dark Thanks, hey, and welcome. I let my radish plants go to seed. Oh, what? I think, and they're taking 4 by 8 feet of garden. Listen, that is okay. That is just fine. I am doing a project. I had a few days. I was gonna do it and I didn't. But my new test is to grow certain things in the arrow garden, such as radishes, because I like radishes and I didn't know that I could do it in a hydroponic. So I'm doing the Easter basket variety. And it is, I think it's called the Easter basket because of the different colors that it has. Matter of fact, that is why. It's a lot of different colors. Some are red, some are yellowish, some are orange, some are white. So I'm very excited about that. So I have dedicated almost half of 6 pods to doing it just to see how it does. And what I'm hoping is, I'm hoping that I'll get different colors in each pod. I don't want them to be the same. So everybody is saying hi. What's up, twin? Oh, okay. You in the bushes? Thank you. I appreciate you. So Tampa, everybody is saying hello to you. So that is something that I'm really excited about, the seeds. There are other seeds like that I do the similar method. Mostly my brassicas, the broccoli, the Brussels sprouts. And let me just tell you this, guys. Oh, let's see what Mike says. Mike said, I grew broccoli rabbit inside over winter to get seeds. I put outside because it needs pollination to be viable. It worked. Let me tell you, this man, guys, is a master. You have to go back and look at his videos because I learned so much I'm going to go ahead and do the radishes. Like, I just never thought I could do it. Check out his video. You will be amazed, not just with that video, but with other videos. You'll learn so much about growing indoors. So she says, hey, what's up, Miss T with the T? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. So thank you for joining. And as Nightbot said, you are appreciated. And that leads me to this point. If you are watching the replay, my regulars that you know, I love you so much. Love you, Lisa, Joe. Thank you, Erica, Nedra. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. You always seem to watch the replay, and I appreciate it. So Tampa said, hey, G Mama. She is speaking to everybody. Everybody is speaking. And they said, congrats, Mike. Yeah, absolutely. Congrats. Because that is a big step when you can do that. Hey, she is Sunshine. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. What's your temps looking like, girl? Miss T with the T, Tampa, and she is Sunshine. What's your temperatures like? Just really curious as to what everyone's temp is like. I love finding out and, just making little comparisons as to temperature and location. So I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the chat. And Miss She is Sunshine is saying hello to everybody. So Dar said, hee, Paul Robeson tomato plants inside over winter. I joke, hee, maybe. Yeah, man, go ahead. I say yes. Make that a reality. Make that a reality. Listen, I know. It's super hot. We a nice 80. Oh, wow, 80. Not bad. 80 is good. Yeah, do it, Dar. Do it. So what they're talking about is this comment here. Paul Robeson tomato plant inside over winter. Join the inside growers. We love it. You'll love it. You will be able to do it. So as Mike said, do it, Dart. So Tampa said, I'm waiting for winter. No, girl. Not winter already. Not even fall. She said she want winter. So see, she is Sunshine. That's like a tongue twister. She is Sunshine. 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 I did just say it 4 times. Okay, cool. She says it's 84 and it's raining right now. Probably will stop in 30 minutes and dry everything up again. Yep, that's how it is. Before I moved to Georgia, I've heard Ray Charles' song "Rainy Night in Georgia," and in there he makes a statement. It's raining. It's like it's raining all over the world. That's because, guys, it can rain so hard here in Georgia. And I promise you, 10 minutes later, it could look bone dry. Like it never even rained a bit. But it can. So I always think about that when I think about the song. I grew sweet 100s inside, filled my living. I bet it did. Hey, Nikki, how are you? So happy to see you. The chat is tonight, guys. So if y'all want to go and just talk, like she says, let's chat. Keep that in mind, 7 p.m. Okay, let's see. She is still speaking to everybody. So let's get back to the seed talk. She's talking about, yes, winter. So guys, another way that you can take care of your seed. What's up, Sweet Thumb? Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, like the tropics. Like the tropics is no joke. You absolutely right. Another way people take care a lot of their seeds is this. This is the summer. And you see it comes in various different colors. And I got this from Michael's. And these are for seeds, not that I've let go to seed. These are not from plants that I let go to seed. These are from ones that I've purchased. So it has these little boxes, And it's a perfect size for seeds. As you see, I've written on the boxes, which honestly, guys, I wish I had not, because I want to revamp my whole system. I want things to be color coded and everything. But these are the seeds. Those are the greens. And you can fit about, I've, in some of these, I've put 4, but I usually don't put more than 4. And this is, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 16. 16 fit in here. Now, normally, this costs me less than $20. That's because I bought it on, it was some type of fantastic sale, and I bought it. I think it was like $15.99, but normally they are double that. So no, I don't. So G Mama, thank you. She put that up. Check out the chat tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will not be disappointed. It's a wonderful show. So Nikki, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna have you in my ear with my buds. I have to go out in that garden. I have to. So I'm gonna have you in my ear listening. I'm sure I'll be laughing. And hopefully, if I have enough time and I finish doing what I need to do, I will get back on and I'll be able to get in the chat. Okay, so I did all of this. Let me get down. Yes, she said, thank you. You are welcome. It's wonderful. Hey, Psalms, how are you? That's what you used to use too? Listen, I have 4 of these. That's ridiculous. 4. And I try to stack them, but I'm finding it to be a little, I think it's taking up too much space. I want to find another way to store my seeds. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find a better way. At one point, I was thinking about purchasing a case, a large, I don't know, maybe like a closet or a cabinet or a shelving system to just put them on there, but that takes up more space. So I don't know. We'll see. When I find out, I'll let you know. Good, glorious evening, everyone from the proverbial bushes. Yes. Well, I'm glad you are here. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Psalms. So another thing about seeds. Hey, Barb. So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. She says hello to everyone. So another way of preserving your seeds is there's certain things that you have to remember. 1, keep them cool. Keep them cool. 2, keep them dry. We know what happens to water when you add it to a dry sponge. That's what happens to your plants. Think about it. It only makes sense. If you could germinate a seed in a hydroponic system with water, then of course water will bring that seed to life. So, or it will cause so much moisture build up, depending upon where it's stored, like in a plastic bag or something, it might cause mold. So, cool, dark, and dry. Now, like we said, when it comes to saving your seeds, when you let something go to seed, you got to let it dry properly. That is a big plus. If you don't let it dry properly, you will not get any viable seeds. So if you have an okra plant and you let one of your okra grows too big, save it. Take it. Don't get rid of it. Put it up. Let it dry out. When it dries out completely, it's going to be brittle, hard and brittle. You'll be able to crush it and crunch it, and you'll get those black seeds coming out. If you are going to put your seeds in a container, make sure that that container is airtight. If you don't, it may allow moisture in and other things that will affect the viability of your seed. Also, can you refrigerate or freeze your seeds? Yes, you can. You can do that for several years. And many people have done it. Many people on a regular keep theirs in the freezer. So I have a very interesting story that I wanted to share with you because in looking up information about seeds, I found this report. It was amazing. If you want to check it out, it is called the Methuselah tree. Okay. It is actually a palm tree in Israel. Um, this woman, Dr. Sarah Salon, Sallon, she's from Israel. She found where there were, well, she was in a situation where she was able to find seeds that were, well, she didn't find them. She actually was in, how to explain it? She was in a situation where she was privy, if you will, to these seeds that had been found thousands of years ago. And she had petitioned several times to please allow her to germinate these seeds or to try, attempt to do it. Well, guess what? Finally, guys, they let her do it. They let her do it. Now, I'm going to stop there for a minute because I see something interesting in the chat. Mike says, I have 16. 16? Wow. Wow. 16? Oh, you have an arsenal of seeds. That's amazing. That's amazing. Good for you. So Darth said, tip, sometimes nail polish remover can remove permanent ink. Oh, I'm going to test that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm definitely going to try that because I was thinking I would get stickers and put it over there, but I like your idea better. If it works, great. So she is Sunshine said, all mine are stuffed to the brim. I believe it. I believe it. He said, I have an entire rack dedicated to those cases. Wow. You would have to with 16? Oh, yeah. I use the plastic ammo cans like they sell at Harbor Freight. Wow. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Doing all right. Thank you. And yourself. I'm doing okay. She says, I have a solution so that your boxes won't take up so much space. A bigger house. Listen, let me tell you something. Hey, if I could make it happen, yes. Under two circumstances. I still want to have my diva den. The hubby still has to have his man cave, and we still have to have that spare bedroom, and then of course our bedroom. And it has to have more land. More land. If I had more land, oh, what a happy girl I would be. Yeah. So just kidding, but yeah, if I could, I would. I've seen people use photo albums bonded to source seeds. They take up less space than the storage boxes. That's a good idea too, because then you just flip them. Like this page would be peppers, boom, boom, boom. These pages would be tomatoes. That's a good idea too. Hey, Wellness, how are you? So good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you for coming. Well, yes, everybody is speaking. So let me get down to the bottom of the, yes, wow. Wow, that's organized. I know, right? Right? Man, 16. 91% alcohol removes ink too. Sounds good. What's up, Hands? How are you? So good to see you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. So Barb said, just came in from capturing my purple allium flower seeds. Good. That had dried on the tall stems. Good for you. Trim the stem, pull the balls into a large paper bag to continue to. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it, y'all. That's how you do it. What's up, Soul Diva 78 from Cali to Georgia? Hey, girl. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Wonderful. So, this was amazing to me. So, she got permission finally to take the seed and to try and germinate it. And guys, she was successful. So she holds the world record for the um, oldest seed to germinate. Now, the reason why the seed, the tree, it was a palm, a type of palm. The reason why it was named Methuselah is, for those of you that don't know, in the Bible, the man who lived the longest was Methuselah. He lived to be over 900 years. Now, of course, as time went on, the lifespan got shorter and shorter and shorter. So no one's living to 900 and something years now. But that tree was from biblical times. They've carbon dated it, and they say that that seed was around when Jesus walked the earth. So could you imagine? Now, what that says to me, it reiterates something that I always say. What the Creator has made for us here on the earth is no way, in any form, shabby in any way. A seed to let. I thought I'm so sorry. I thought I muted everything. Apologies. I'm so sorry. So imagine that a seed 2,000 years grew. Okay, they had me when I found that. What it was, and I'm going to read the information to you directly. It says Masada came up in the conversation. The fortress built by King Herod between 37 and 31 BCE was home to almost 1,000 zealots until the Romans breached the wall in 72 CE and found bodies of Jews. Okay, so from 1963 to 1965, these two archaeologists excavated Masada, and they found the date palm seeds. And it was in there, and they as they went to the palace on the north side, they found those seeds. And so it was stored at a particular university. So that is where she saw the seeds. Now, mind you, it was not just that one seed that they found. They found a bunch of seeds. So it tells us that back then they saved their seeds as well. So we might as well follow their lead. Why not? We do. And hey, we need to continue to do so. So it says she had the idea to plant the seed to see if it would grow. And so she asked them, and they wanted to know why. Why? And so she said she wants to see if it will grow. And she didn't ask for money, and she didn't ask for anything. But her and her partner, I believe it was Ellen, I didn't write it in my notes, but Ellen Solowey, Solowey. These two doctors and Sarah Solon, Sollan, both got permission from the research center to do it. And they said that palm or actually had medicinal value as well. They said it was one of the best medicinal trees, and it could be male or females. And I just love that. I just love that. When it doesn't matter, because then you're going to get what you want, which is the dates. It was a date palm. And they say that it was used for lung disease, colds, heart disease, hair growth, and so many other things. And I just thought that was amazing that could happen, So, yeah. Anyway, everybody is still speaking. Just want to jump back on the chat. Hey, dirty man. She is Sunshine said. Hands in the dirt. That's so cute. Hey, Riri's Garden. How are you? Hello to you and your family. Tell them I said hello. So Barb says, sending prayers across the miles. to those implicated by the terrible. Yes, yes, yes. You know, I had been shocked. I don't know how I missed it, but I didn't notice it until this morning. I heard about it, and I was like, "Oh my goodness! I hope the people in our community are okay." And I did reach out to some, and they let me know, no, it's not. I'm not affected by it. So, yes, we do hope that they are all well. So Psalms is speaking. So Mike says, I found 50-year-old sunflower seeds in my garage and they grew. I remember when you told us that. And I just think that, yeah, it's possible. I know it's possible. So Hans says, Sarah from the Bible Germany, the last oldest seed human. Okay. Okay. Think about that. Pause for a minute because that really is true. That is true. You know? And when her husband told her, hey, you're going to conceive, she laughed. She was like, what, me, an old woman in my 90s, conceive? And she did. She did. So you're right. Good one, Hand. So Darthex said it was a date palm seed. Yeah, exactly. So I'd like to try eating those dates from the tree. Yeah. Now, that led me to one thing. I I wanted to know, was it still alive? And they say, yes, and it has reproduced. So I'm like, woo, can I get some of them seeds? Listen, if I could, it would be a crazy video to show me, the pescatarian gardener, getting seeds from the date palm in Israel that was germinated from a seed found 2,000 years ago. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. So Psalm says, if she missed anybody, she says, hey, blessings. So Psalm says, I meant Sarah Germ. Yeah, I knew exactly what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant. I think everybody else did too. It was like, fool, I'm not. Exactly. I'm 90. Leave me alone. But the Bible says she was beautiful. So, hey. So anyway, that is the information that I found out about that seed. And I just thought it was absolutely amazing. Amazing. So going forward, guys, save those seeds. You got the key components. They got to be cool. They got to stay dry. They got to be in a dark place. You can refrigerate them or you can freeze them. They will last a long time. Put them in an airtight container. If you're harvesting those seeds, you must be patient and wait. The same way you waited for the vegetation to grow and produce something that you could eat, you got to wait for the seeds too. And I'm super excited. Yes, the catnip is growing like crazy and the flowers are getting bigger. So I'm waiting to see those seeds and you will see it too. So I'm just super excited about that. I would like to see more seed swapping. I would like to be able to actually be more organized with the seeds, when I got them, where I got them from, and just do that, the variety, what it needs. And that's what I'm going to do with all of my seeds. I'm going to sit down one day, take everything out of these boxes and reorganize everything. Basically now I just organize them by saying this: summer, winter. That's it. That's not good enough. I got to do better. I'm going to be more mindful. Anyway, I am happy that you guys made it. I appreciate you so much. I just want to say thank you because, as I say, you could be anywhere doing anything that you want. But instead, you're here with me. And I appreciate that because your time is valuable, just like my time is valuable. So, guys, I'm super excited because, oh, that's a good idea. She said my seeds are in alphabetical order. That makes sense. I could put them in. See, initially I was thinking, put them according to their growth, the time they grow, fall, winter, spring, summer. But that didn't really work because there are some things that I could grow early spring that will stop producing when it gets super hot because they're technically for the winter. But if I started it early enough, I could get another harvest. So when I succession plant, boom, I would still need them. Even though it was spring, it was technically winter. So that to me didn't work. So I'm trying to find a better way to do it. So when you say alphabetical order, that makes sense because I could put them in alphabetical order. And if it is something that is predominantly for winter, I could use certain colors for winter, certain colors for summer, certain colors for fall, like that. So, guys, I'm getting excited because this is July. And one of the things that I'm excited to start next month, the end of August, would be my saffron. I can't wait to plant those bulbs. And I hope that some of you were able to get some saffron bulbs if you wanted them. I know we talked about that. So she said, Sunshine said, I never thought to store them based on season because it ain't really a such thing as winter in Houston. Wow, that makes so much sense. So that leads me to this. That's why it's probably an individual thing or should be because you have to store your seeds according to your grow zone. Now, I am in 9A, but we do get a little winter. So we do winter things will start I will start planting them in end of August and September because when it does get cold, it doesn't get extremely cold for long. It really doesn't. It seems like as soon as it gets cold, boom, it's already getting hot. So short winter, longer summer. Because think about it, my summer growing season is over 200 days. I think it's 258, 253 days. Yes, saffron. So think about it. 253 days is only 365 days out the year. That's double the time for the winter garden. So yeah. She said, oops, she said, granted, I'm still a rookie in this game. Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Now you got me looking for some saffron. Yes, girl, look for that saffron. It doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or not, because you know what? You come up with good ideas. You can come up with good ideas whether you're a veteran grower or whether you are a rookie. It does not matter. I've learned so much from so many people. So some are veterans and some are not. Now, really quick, tomorrow starts Prime Day, 8th through the 11th. I'm an Amazon fanatic. If you walk through my front door and you look to the right, you will see a ton of boxes. Amazon is almost like my best friend. JK, I love Amazon. I love it. It's just so much easier to look on my phone, my tablet, my computer for something. So the one thing that I am looking forward to for tomorrow is, last year when I did Prime Day, I thought it seemed like they raised some of the prices. So I've made notes about things that I've wanted to see what the prices look like. And if the prices are right, they will be coming to me. If not, I'll just wait. So Barb said my seeds are in alphabetical order per those storage containers. Oh, see? So that is good. That is good. I think I'm on the right track with the alphabetical order. So thank you. I'm a rookie until I get a yard of my own. You're going to get it one day. I believe you will get it because you're working toward it and it's something you really want. So I think that you will get it. I do. The one thing I'm looking for on Prime Day is I want to switch some of my raised beds. Unfortunately, a few years ago, my dad made me some raised beds. I'm very tall, and he made me some raised beds from wood. And, they have since taken a hit. And I lost one, and I really need to get rid of the other one. So I am the kind of person I like to hold on to things that I'm sentimental about, but I'm going to have to let it go. I'm going to have to. And unfortunately, he is not in a position to make me anymore. He's really up in age. So I'm going to let it go and replace it with something else. But I will always have that memory, and I will always have a video showcasing those. So I'm going to have to do it. So Dart said organizing seeds into season is a good idea. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Queen. She said, I'm late. I'm working. Listen, you're here. You can give a thumbs up, and that's greatly appreciated. I understand. So, guys, if you have not seen Unbiased, which many of you have, she made this cute bucket hat. Man, the one she made, I wanted that thing so bad because Unbiased, when I go on my cruises, I usually buy things ahead of time. And I bought something with that leopard print that was on the hat. And I was like, ooh, with my little outfit and that hat, yes, yes. But and then I tried to win it, couldn't win it. But I will be making my own. I will be. I'm hoping I can find raised beds on Prime Day as well. Yeah, I need to. I need at least two. At least two. So hopefully we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. She says, unbiased, that hat was beautiful. It was. It really was. I love how she can take little things and just add a little something extra to it to make it her own. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful. So I will tell you this, guys. I have a video dropping tonight, and I'm going to at Mike and at GT Jr. Yes, it was cute. I agree, Riri. Very cute, very cute. She's always coming up with some cute ideas. I will have a video dropping tonight. At 9:30, I believe. I have it set to drop. So please check it out. Support me. Hello, Pescatarian in chat, listening from the bushes, but wanted to say hello. Thank you, Veggie. I understand. I understand. Because you be so busy. I have high wooden raised beds with couples, splitting. So I added some rebar stakes. That's good to make them to them. Purchase a metal raised bed to add to the area. That's good. The legs on the raised bed gave way. So I actually have them. I took some cinder blocks that lay flat and I turned them up and put it on top. But now I notice it's just warping and it's just, I don't know. It's okay. I still have the memory that he made them for me. So that's the important thing. That's the important thing. Well, guys, thank you for joining the live chat. I just want each and every one of you to know that you are appreciated. And I really enjoy watching your videos. I don't always have an opportunity to say something. Sometimes I don't even have an opportunity to say something in the comments. But never think I am not watching. I'm always going to give a thumbs up. I'm always going to watch the whole video. The reason why I can't always comment is sometimes I'm doing it while I'm driving. Boop, thumbs up. I'm done. But to actually give a comment, too dangerous. Sometimes I'm cooking, I'm this, I'm that, I'm doing whatever. But I do love them. So I appreciate you coming. And as I always say, thanks, GT. Appreciate you. As I always say, whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Go, Salo. Thanks, Songs.